Yo, what is up, people? This is the NSK. Welcome to yet another video. In this video, we're going to be doing some arithmetic operations. We're going to be adding values, dividing values, multiplying, all that shenanigans. We're going to do all of that. In programming, we can add two numbers together. Obviously, this is a machine. It can do anything. So, firstly, let's declare a variable. Let's call it x. Let's say x is equals to 5. X can be 5. Then let's declare another variable called y. Make it y. But instead of just giving it a number straight off, we're gonna add to it. We're gonna say 5 plus, let's make a space, 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5. Cool, we have those two values. Now let's just print them out to the console and see what they display. Hopefully it's gonna display 5 first, and then it's gonna display 10. It's gonna display 10. Let me type it out real quick. And then don't forget here at the end, just say console.read line, read key or read line, so that it doesn't run and close. When we run this, it should display 5 and 10. Exactly, we have 5 and 10. It was able to add these two numbers together and display them over there. So let's also do subtraction, division, and multiplication. So int z equals 2. But now we want to do them in bulk. Let's put a bunch of stuff in here. Let's say 40 minus 20. And then we also want to divide by 2 and multiply by 6. You can do this. You can have a long equation like this. This is a machine, so it will use board mass. It will say brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So it's gonna start with the division, give us maybe 10, does the multiplication on the 10, which is 60. 40 minus 60 should be negative 20, if I am correct. It's been a while since I've done maths using my head. Usually you just use a calculator for this stuff. I'll build a program that can do that for you, and you can see we have minus 20 over there. Board mass. Remember that. If you want to structure your things accordingly, you can group them by using brackets. Remember, brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. If we group it like that, it should give us a different output instead of negative 20. Another thing we have in here is we have the module. Int a is equals to. Modulo is like the remainder. We want the remainder when dividing. We don't want the actual number when you divide. We want what's remaining. Let me just type it out and show you. So if we say 10, we don't use the division here. We use the percentage sign for modulo. Modulo 10 modulo 3. The output for this, it's not going to display 3. It wants the remainder, what is left behind after the division. Oh, I forgot to add that. Let me add that so that we see what it displays on the console. It's supposed to display 1. Yes, it's supposed to display 1. And we have 1. It displays a 1 right over there. With this said, we can also do the increment and decrement. As you know, programmers are a little bit lazy. So instead of incrementing a variable the long way, we have a shorter way of incrementing. Let's say this x over here. We want to increase it by 1. How we'd go about doing that, we'd say x is equals to x. We want to get what is in x first and then add 1 to it. We would do this, and when we run this, it's going to display 6, but this is way too long. It's not too long, but then there's a shorter way of doing it. You can just use the increment operator by simply typing plus plus right next to the x. It will increment the x by 1, and obviously if you say x minus minus, it's going to minus 1 from the x. That's the increment and decrement, and that's how you work with variables and numbers. Let's end it here for today. Be sure to stay tuned because I'll be making more content on programming in C#. Peace out.